everyone, it's Tammy, and I don't know if you remember seeing this last month, but this is the direct Cellars wine box that Tanya actually ordered to have delivered here last month when she was going to be here, and it ended up being delayed due to the weather. And then lo and behold, she forgot to change the address and had another shipment mailed to me. So my loss, or no, her loss is my gain. But yeah, we'll work it all out. But this is from Direct Cellars, and this is a business that she and her husband Rory do together. And I cannot wait to meet him. I'm super excited about that. This will probably post while I am there. That's my plan. But in this box is some wine, and I don't know where it's from yet, but this little sheet on top here will tell us. And I think that there's 2 reds and 2 whites, and it always comes with this little sheet, and it says Happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. It's March. Good luck and fortune to the members. Direct Cellar values each member of the wine club, the fastest growing wine club in America. Get in, get wine, get social. And I will leave her link below. And then this will tell us about the wines. So it's very nice. I think that there's 2 of each kind. At least that's what there was last time. So let me go ahead and open it. Isn't this cool even how they have it packaged? So 12th blend Eye of the Needle red wine from Columbia Valley. And then some Chardonnay, also from Columbia Valley. And yes, it's 2 of each kind. Or, yeah, 2 of each kind. Total of 4 bottles. And this is the Wine Lovers Mix. So I'm going to put this away. And let's see what we got here. So, it says that the Eye of the Needle is from Woodinville, Washington. 2014 12th blend red wine, Columbia Valley. Eye of the Needle is a very small family-owned winery located in Woodinville, Washington that produces limited quantities of handcrafted wines from some of Washington's premier vineyards. Owner and master blender Bob Bullock carefully sources the grapes from various Columbia Valley vineyards for each of his wines. Riding the success of the Seattle Seahawks 2013 Super Bowl win, Bob created this special red with a nod to Seattle's 12th man fan base. Not cashing in on their success to line his pockets, Bob kicked off his Wines with a Cause program with this wine. For every bottle purchased, Bob and his wife Laura donated money to Northwest Harvest, Washington State's leading hunger relief agency. This offering is the perfect game day wine. This food-friendly, medium-bodied red blend consists of 90% Sagavay sourced from the Walla Walla Valley AVA and Waluki Slope AVA with 10% Merlot. I don't know what any of that means. Technically, it could be called a Sauvignon Vey. I have no Sangiovese, I have no idea. The nose has soft and fruity aromatics of red berries, red petals, and a whiff of vanilla. It's vibrant on the palate, exuding lively flavors of dried cranberries, strawberries, roses, red currants, and crushed rock minerality. The solid base of acidity and integrated tannins make this winning choice for sports fans because it pairs well with a wide variety of hearty foods and snack dishes. Woo! I don't know who writes these things. Somebody who is far better than I would be. It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode when they're writing for that clothing company. I don't remember what it is, but it reminds me of that. And I am butchering some of it, I am sure. So House of Independent Producers, Richland, Washington. So both of these are from Washington. This is a 2013 Chardonnay Columbia Valley vineyard. Dionysus Vineyard. I have no idea. It was 1986 when Washington native Ted Hedges found his first employment in the wine industry marketing American wines in Taiwan. From that humble beginning, Hedges Cellars was born. In 2007, Hedges Cellars started the independent producers label, which brings together smaller wine producers and their grapes to help create easy-to-drink wines available to a broader market. The Hedges have concentrated their efforts on Cabernet, Merlot, and Chardonnay, and the concept of terroir since their first vintage in 1987. With Anne-Marie Hedges' roots in childhood in the Champagne region of France, it was only natural that a French-style chateau would be built in the slopes of Red Mountain amongst their vines. From Washington State's iconic vineyard comes the 100% Chardonnay offering. Big, buttery, and oaky isn't the only way to make a Chardonnay, and thus independent producers pulled back the curtain of oak-derived flavors and textures so that the flavor of the fruit could shine through on its own. Retaining the varietal characteristics of the Chardonnay grapes was achieved by fermentation in stainless steel tanks at cold temperatures with no oak aging. This leads to aromas of pear and apple, with hints of banana, pineapple, lychee, straw, licorice, and custard. The palate is full with fruit sweetness and nicely rounded viscosity, balanced by crisp acidity and pear and apple fruits with a caramel note. A clean and pure expression of Chardonnay fruit. Pair with vegetarian pastas, white fish, or chicken dishes. It makes a good accompaniment to seafood such as shrimp or scallops. So this is kind of fun. This one looks kind of fancy, and it is kind of fancier, whereas this one looks kind of not so fancy, and it is kind of not so fancy. So that's kind of cool. This 12th blend, it says, is good with all sorts of snack and hearty foods. So that would be good for, I don't know, for most of my meals probably. And this one is good for pastas and vegetarian dishes and white fish, and shrimp and things like that. So this will be good with like chicken. I know that later this week we're going to have mozzarella chicken, and then I have a bacon chicken bake that I'm going to be making sometime. So this would be good with either of those, and this one would probably be good with what's on the menu for this week. Oh, chicken fried shrimp, or no, chicken fried steak, that's on the menu. Chili dogs, that's on the menu. Can you imagine like drinking a glass of wine with my chili dog? But yeah, kind of cool. I really appreciate these wines. I think it's fun to try new things. I would never, ever, ever purchase these without knowing, just because that's just the way I am. And they say that some of these are like upwards of $100 a bottle, and the price that they pay when you order, when you're a member of when you're a member, is I think $20 a bottle or less. So you really do get a great bargain. And if any of you guys are interested, I will leave Tanya and Rory's link below, and you can ask them any questions, because I do not know anything about wine, really. I am not a connoisseur. I enjoy wine. I tend to stick with what I know. I know I like Cabernet, so I get that if I get red. I know I like Chardonnay, okay. I also like Riesling if I'm doing white, so I try to do that. I like a little Moscato. I like some of the sweeter wines when I'm doing white, and I like some of the drier wines when I'm doing red. The problem with wine for me is that honestly it makes me hot, like temperature hot. I get so overheated. I'm like, oh, I need to go outside, even in the middle of winter. So I don't drink a ton of wine just because it doesn't like me very much. But I like it. It's very good, and I'm excited to try these. I love that you get a red and a white, and it's even fun that you get one of each, because I don't feel bad if I want to cook with one, or if I want to bring one if I go to dinner at somebody's house or something like that, because I have another one, and if I really like it, I can still try it, or you know, I can purchase it now that I know what I like. So it's a great way to experiment and see what you like and all that good stuff. So again, it's direct sellers, and check them out. Thanks guys. Bye bye.